Okay, so I am speaking with my friend and roommate and best pal, Emily Finley. And okay, so Emily,
Yes, Shane.
can you think about anything that you bought recently or in the past, whenever?
The last thing that last big thing that I bought was oh gosh, what is it called? A digital photo frame.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Now, where did you go to buy this?
I went to several stores, but I think I ended up buying it from Radio Shack.
Okay. How many stores did you go to?
Ooh, 3.
Can you tell me which one?
Best Buy, Radio Shack, not CompUSA. Shoot, it's like another one of those.
J.R. Richards, P.
Yeah.
J-
Oh, Linens and Things and Bed Bath
Linens?
and Beyond.
Really?
It was one of those because someone told me that they had them. It was
Oh, yeah.
either Bed Bath and Beyond or Linens.
Wait, so you had this idea of getting this picture frame before you actually went?
Yeah.
Okay. So what sparked this idea for you?
It was a gift for someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why particularly a photo frame? Like, what inspired you to get
well,
started?
okay, well, this person was going on a long trip, and so I wanted her to have something instead of an old photo album that seems a little old school at this point. I thought if she has a digital camera, she'll come back and put everything she wants on the one frame, and it'll just spin through for her, less work.
Okay. Now, so you went to 3 different stores of the ones that you could pull off the top of your head, right? Now, when you went, what was your impression of each store, and how do you think that affected where you bought?
When I went to, it was either Linens and Things or Bed Bath and Beyond. When I went to that store, I didn't trust the merchandise as much because it's such an umbrella store. It has everything.
Okay.
And so when I went to Radio Shack and Best Buy, I was like, oh, these are technology-centered stores.
Okay.
So I automatically trusted them more.
Okay.
However, all 3 had the exact same things with maybe a $5 to $10 difference on some products.
Okay.
So I guess it didn't really matter where I bought it. For me, then it just became a thing about price.
Okay.
And selection.
All right. What came to your mind as you were buying this and looking through their inventory? Like, did you have specific things in mind, or?
Yeah. Well, I wanted something that's sort of standard photo size, but they had a lot of pocket ones, and that was too small for what I wanted. They had a wide variety with sort of certain types of screens, like LCD display and anti-glare, and color of frame and size of frame and all of those things. And I wanted something that looked like a regular old picture frame that wouldn't be too gaudy, nothing with designs around. I think that stuff is so ugly. And I was looking for something really basic, but really usable at the same time. I'm really into function. I don't really need things aesthetically to be amazing. Plus, then it gave me the option. The plainer it was, it gave me the option to decorate it, seeing as it was a gift.
Okay. Do you associate any particular thing with this product, considering that it was a gift?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's holding memories, so that's what I think. Is that not what you're talking about?
Whatever. Any answer that you?
Also, memories and change, because with a regular photo album, you just get static. You put a photo in there and it's done. But with this, you can change not only the trip that you're documenting, but you can change that and explore. There's just a lot more choice, which is what I think we're getting at more and more as technology advances.
Okay. So you said that ultimately it came down to price, right? So can you tell me about what was that like for you? Kind of.
I knew right away that this sort of thing was going to be more expensive than I wanted it to be, and yet I was determined to deal hunt until I found something I could really afford and not be too garish. It's a relatively think it was like a bold move to buy something like this for this person. So I wanted it to be bold, but the price not to reflect that. So I definitely hunted around and like looked online and saw what the average price was, and I had my limit, like what I was willing to pay. But then I actually went to Radio Shack, and maybe this just means I'm really cheap, but I found the one that I ended up buying. It was on sale. It was the last in the display. So it was the only one that they had left, and also it had like a little nick on the corner, and that reduced it literally by $70 or something like that. And so everywhere else, it was so much more expensive, and I was like, well, I'll color in the nick. She'll get over it. It's the thought that counts. So maybe I'm just a bad gifter, but that was what got me there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, were you happy after you bought? How did you feel after?
A mix of things. I felt like triumphant, like, oh yes, I found it, and I beat all of the manufacturers, and I got them at their own game. And then I was like, no wait, this is actually an injured product, and I'm cheap. I'm still a little conflicted over it, but I bought it anyway, and I gave it, and it was well received, and in my opinion, nothing counts. So, yeah.
Cool. I mean, of course, it's a gift, right? You're not gonna look at a horse in the mouth.
Exactly.
Have you? Well, can you tell me more about why it was a bold move for you? Because you said it was a bold move for you.
Okay. Well, I think gifts are just meant to mean something. And this is the equivalent of a really expensive flower for this person. Like, this is an I like you present, and I wanted it to be like, not only I like you, but also I was thinking of you while you were gone, and 3, I hope that you carry the memories from this trip forever and ever. Like, whatever is important to you is important to me.
That's very considerate. Wow. Cool. How many? Okay, 7 there. What was your reaction when you first I want to talk about your reaction to the product, and then your reaction when the gifter received the product.
Okay.
Like how did you feel when you first saw the product, and then when you had it in your hand and ready to give?
Okay. Well, when I'd already seen it in several stores, but when I saw it for the price, I was like, aha, I am the master, and this is just, because it's easy to be ruled by price and ruled by product, and I felt like I'd won. And then when I gave the product, it was, oh, holy crap, I hope she likes it. But then at the same time, it was, I'm not around to control how she feels about it, so here it is. I just thought it would be a nice thing. And even if I had gone and spent more money on it, I don't think I would have been disappointed had she not used it or anything like that, because it was really like a cheesy gift from the heart. So I was really excited to give it. And sort of like relieved that it was over, because it's a multi-day process, and I was like, done.
That's really funny. No, you're very cute. You're very considerate, and I think it's a wonderful gesture too.
Thanks.
I remember when you told me about it, I was pretty psyched. I was kind of shocked.
Because it was expensive? Or because it's like a big thing, or early on?
No, I was just wow. That's not something that I hear that's being gifted every day. Yeah. How did you get this idea? I know that you wanted to carry this memory, but what influenced you to think that?
Well, I just knew she was coming back with a lot of photos. It was a 3-week-long vacation in the Mediterranean. It's a beautiful place. You're going to take a lot of photos, and like despite like how much relaxation goes on and everything like that, like memories are memories. And I myself have done a lot of traveling, and it's been really important to me to make sure I document all of that, so that I know, so I can go back and look back on everything. And it was my hope that she would feel the same way or have similar thoughts. And I know she really likes to travel, and I knew that then, so I just, and now this is something that can just rotate. It doesn't have to just record this one event. So maybe it can be, in a selfish way, maybe it's like, oh, it can show pictures of when we travel together or something like that. But that was not my intention when I bought it.
Okay. I think I'm good.
Okay.
You've been an excellent participant participant.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
And I love that blender in the background. It's been going off this whole entire damn time. Okay, that was all. Bye.